After coming off of the past few seasons, I just thought, you know, it'd be really nice going into spring with this new direction and this kind of new feeling that I had for the collection and where I wanted to take it, to kind of combine them and show them as one.
This season he is doing an explosion of textures and colors and a mashup. So the hair is a mashup, it's reflecting that. So we've got this really kind of disheveled, messy day 2 look to the hair on the top half of the ponytail, and then we have this super sleek, sophisticated ponytail coming out the back of it. And at the end, after they're done with makeup, we're going to use a little balloon and rub it in the hair just to help create like a little bit more of that lived-in, staticky feel. Per Richard's direction, the boys are really kind of how they are. It's really kind of imparting still that day 2 lived-in look. So how they walk in, as long as it's not too product heavy from a previous show, we're really kind of keeping them how they are.
Richard tries doing a lot of color in his collection, so we took it from that there are a lot of pieces in the collection, so we thought it would be so fun to continue it up in the face. We're using a cyan, which is a blue chromoline liner, which can be used anywhere on the face, and then these chromoline color cakes, which are MAC Pro in orange or pink, which again, they can be used anywhere on the face. I was thinking of like Harajuku girls going to the beach, so it has that Japanimation pop feeling.
Richard, you good? I've become good friends with Richard, and really wanted to come out here and support him. He thought I was too big to fit his clothes, and you know, then he measured me, and I look good in his stuff. So come out to see his vision, you know, come together. So I'm looking forward to it.
At the end of the day, the Richard Chai Love collection was inspired by the men's collection, and so to kind of come full circle and kind of show them together is really fun.
I'm a fan of Richard. I came out to see his collection. I wanted to see the new line that's coming out for the summer, and it looks great.
I love it. I'm really into this sort of dilapidated floral print. All the stripes that kind of go into like a locomotive sort of Japanese vibe. The color and the combinations is great. I love a show with men and women. I think it's a really, really nice way to show both of your aesthetics and how men and women's aesthetics can bleed over so well together.
It's so clean and you know, it's fun. You know, his clothes are fun to wear. So definitely looking forward to trying to find something for me to wear also when I'm around town. So it's great for him.
Richard's among the group of young designers that really came to fore over the last decade, who really have changed the landscape of New York fashion, and he's really defined himself with urban streetwear, and I think that's the right look for New York. You know, you see a lot of the kind of old 90s grunge influences in his work, a lot of muted plaids and darker colors, a lot of really interesting takes on fabrics. He does both men's and women's at the same time, which you kind of see a lot more strength, I think, in his menswear and his menswear influences on women's wear.
What's nice about doing one show is that you get to focus it and really show that it, where the point of view comes from and how they do have similarities and how they have differences at the same time. But at the end of the day, you can really have a lot of fun trying to focus it and make it into kind of one point of view. It was really sports inspired. You'll see like basketball jerseys and baseball shirts and lots of beachy kind of things. I haven't had much of a summer, so I'm sure that's part of where the inspiration came from as well. Certainly a mashup. I mean, when you look at the rails, there's lots of color, which is really unusual for me. Tons of patterns and textures and prints and different types of prints, different scales of prints. Yeah, it's kind of a kaleidoscope of lots of different things. And inspiration's funny sometimes, and it comes from different places. In this particular season, it didn't really come from one, and so that's why I think the word mashup really describes it really well. In this collection, actually, I stripped a lot of the layering away, and a lot of it's pretty straightforward, and that was very, very intentional because I just wanted it to be about the cut or the design or the silhouette.